must become those warriors.
It's just a hologram, like a video game.
That's a strong-ass hologram.
Not a video game.
Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. No one man should have all that power. If I count the hours.
That's a lot of gold.
This is your destiny.
The story begins millions of years ago, when a group of powerful warriors known as the Power Rangers arrive on Earth to protect a special energy called the Zeo Crystal. But one of their own teammates, Rita Repulsa, betrays them and tries to take the crystal for herself. This leads to a brutal battle between them, where one by one all the Rangers are killed. And in the end, only Zordon remains. Before dying, Zordon hides his suit in the ground, which transforms into different colored power coins: red, blue, yellow, pink, and black. He hopes that one day new warriors will find them. On the other side, Rita returns and asks him where the Zeo Crystal is, but Zordon tells her that it's already too late. Then he orders his robotic companion Alpha 5 to drop a massive meteor onto Earth. As the meteor strikes, Rita falls into the ocean and loses her powers. But in this attack, Zordon also dies, and along with him, the dinosaurs on Earth are wiped out. Still, the Zeo Crystal remains safely hidden for millions of years. Meanwhile, the story shifts to the present day in the city of Angel Grove, where we meet Jason. Jason pulls off a prank with his friend. They release a bull inside the locker room of their rival school, but suddenly the police arrive, and Jason tries to escape using his father's truck. However, he crashes while trying to get away. Luckily, he isn't badly injured, but as punishment, he is put under house arrest and forced to attend detention after school. The next day, his father drops him off at school and tells him that he was once a great football player who was about to get a scholarship, but he ruined everything because of this foolish mistake. In detention, Jason meets Kimberly, a girl he secretly likes there. He also meets Billy, who is a bit different from others and is being bullied by some guys. Just then, Jason steps in and stops them, even slapping one of them to make it clear that they won't mess with Billy again. After detention ends, Billy thanks Jason and invites him to hang out. Jason tells him about the electronic tracker on his leg that monitors his every move, but Billy says he can hack it. He just needs Jason to take him to the mines outside the city. Jason agrees. First, they go to Billy's house, where Billy hacks the tracker within seconds. After that, the two head toward the mines. Once they reach there, Billy starts preparing for digging, and at first, Jason thinks about leaving and going somewhere else. But then he sees Billy working alone and eventually decides to help him. At that same moment, Jason notices Kimberly jumping into a nearby lake. He thinks she is drowning, so he immediately runs to save her. But just then, Kimberly comes out of the water completely fine, as if nothing even happened. On the other side, Billy sets up explosives inside the mine to dig faster. As soon as he presses the detonator, a massive explosion goes off and the entire mine starts shaking. The ground begins to collapse. Jason and Kimberly rush there in search for Billy, who barely manages to escape with his life. Just then, two more students, Trini and Zach, also arrive there as they were passing by. When all of them look around together, they notice a large rock glowing strangely from the inside. Zach picks up a tool and breaks the rock, and from inside, 5 glowing coins come out, each one a different color. These are the mysterious power coins, but before they can understand what they are, they hear the sound of police sirens coming from a distance. Jason quickly tells everyone to get into the car and starts driving away. Billy is driving while the police chase them from behind, but as they try to cross a railway track, suddenly a fast-moving train appears and crashes straight into their car. On the other side, in the middle of the ocean, a fishing boat is pulling up its net. Suddenly, they find something strange caught in it. When they pull it out, it looks like a human body, as if it has been dead for years. The fishermen don't understand what it is, so they decide to take it with them. The next day, the boat reaches the harbor of Angel Grove, but as soon as they check that body, it suddenly comes back to life. It is none other than Rita Repulsa. Filled with rage, and within seconds, she wipes out the entire crew. Meanwhile, Jason, Billy, and Kimberly wake up in their respective homes. They can't understand how they survived such a massive train crash. The most shocking part is that they have no injuries at all, and they still have the same power coins with them. Slowly, they begin to realize that because of these coins, they now have strength beyond normal humans. At school, Billy once again runs into the same guy who used to bully him. He tries to mess with him again, but this time something is different. When he tries to twist Billy's arm, he can't even move it. In frustration, he tries to headbutt him, but instead ends up falling to the ground and getting knocked out. Now, Billy also starts to realize that these power coins have completely changed their lives. After this incident, Billy suddenly becomes famous at school. because the same guy who used to bully him ended up getting knocked out himself. Later, Jason and Kimberly call him so they can talk about it. The three of them look at their coins, red, blue, and pink. Jason believes that these power coins are the reason behind their new strength. To find the truth, they decide to go back to the mines. When they reach there, they meet Zach and Trini, who have the black and yellow coins. Now both of them also have strange new abilities. To test their strength, all of them start climbing a tall mountain together, and surprisingly, they reach the top very easily. Once at the top, Zach takes a huge leap from one cliff to another. Jason, Kimberly, and Trini manage to do the same, but when Billy tries to jump, he falls down. A few seconds later, Billy shouts from below, telling everyone to jump. It's safe down there. They all jump and land inside a hidden cave, falling into a lake filled with water. There, Billy finds an underwater tunnel, which leads them to another part of the cave, and what they see there changes their lives. An ancient spaceship hidden there for thousands of years. The spaceship is inactive, but as soon as Jason brings his red coin close to it, it starts glowing, and a door opens. All five of them step inside, but suddenly a robotic arm grabs Trini. Zach tries to save her, but a small robot easily defeats him. Just then, the robot introduces itself as Alpha 5 and says that after so many years, it's happy to see all 5 coins together. It asks them to stand on a platform. As soon as they do, the spaceship activates, and a digital face appears in front of them. Alpha introduces them to their leader, Zordon. Zordon explains that he was once one of the Power Rangers, and now his consciousness exists inside this spaceship. He is surprised to see that this time the coins have chosen 5 teenage kids, but he says there is very little time. He tells them that a powerful object called the Zeo Crystal is hidden somewhere in Angel Grove, which has the power to destroy the entire world, and it is the duty of the Power Rangers to protect it, to show them the danger. Zordon gives them a vision where the entire city of Angel Grove is completely destroyed, all because of Rita Repulsa. After that, Alpha warns them that Rita is coming back, and only these 5 can stop her. But for that, they must learn to control their powers, a process called morphing. Trini finds all of this too strange and insane, so she decides to leave. Zach, Billy, and Kimberly follow her and walk out. Jason also starts to leave, but Zordon stops him and says that his red coin shows he will become the leader of the team, just like Zordon himself was once the Red Ranger. This thought stays in Jason's mind and makes him fall deep into thinking. When he comes outside, he meets the others. Everyone still has doubts, but Jason tells them that they should come back again the next day and try, because maybe this is their true purpose. The next day, Jason reaches the top of the mountain and feels relieved when he sees that Billy and the others have also returned. This means that now all of them want to uncover this mystery. Together, they enter the spaceship once again, where Zordon explains that if they truly want to become Power Rangers, they must learn to activate the armor hidden inside their power coins, a process called morphing. But there is one condition: they can only transform when they are fully connected as a team, meaning their hearts and minds must work as one. Then Zordon asks them to stand on a special platform called the morphing grid. Here, they must try to activate their powers. All 5 take their positions and give it their best, but nothing happens. They fail to sync with each other, and the platform shuts down. This makes it clear that they are not ready as a team yet. After that, Zordon orders Alpha 5 to take them to the training area. There, Alpha activates a simulator, and enemies like Rita's soldiers appear in front of them, known as putty patrollers. Zach steps forward first and assumes they are just fake projections, but suddenly he gets hit hard and falls to the ground. That's when Alpha explains that they may look fake, but they can actually hurt them. If they want to defeat Rita Repulsa, they will have to train seriously. After this, their training begins. Even though they now have new strength, they still struggle to work together as a team. They keep making mistakes again and again. Alpha teaches them a simple method: dodge the enemy's attack, grab them from behind, and slam them to the ground. Slowly, they start improving bit by bit, but still, none of them can morph yet. To motivate them, Alpha takes them to another part of the cave, where he shows them something incredible: the Zords. These are massive machines based on ancient, powerful creatures like the Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, and saber-toothed tiger. But Alpha tells them that they will only be able to control these Zords once they learn to morph, because only that armor can connect them to these powerful machines. The training continues, but Zach secretly goes off to try his Zord. As expected, he can't control it, and the massive machine starts moving wildly through the mountains. Somehow Zach manages to bring it back to the base, but as he crashes through the cave wall, it nearly falls on the rest of the team. Everyone is safe, but Jason gets extremely angry. He starts yelling at Zach, but Zach doesn't take it seriously, and their argument escalates so much that they almost start fighting. Just then, Billy steps in and separates them, and at that exact moment, an armor appears on his body for a few seconds. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. They ask him how he did it, but Billy himself doesn't understand, and just as quickly the armor disappears. Then Zordon tells him to try again, but this time Billy is unable to transform, no matter how hard he tries. Seeing this, Zordon becomes disappointed and calls off the training for the day. He clearly states that this team is not ready to become the Power Rangers yet. His words break everyone's spirit, and they all leave. But Jason goes back into the spaceship because he wants to ask Zordon for one more chance. As he walks in, he overhears a conversation between Zordon and Alpha 5. Zordon is saying that these kids must learn to morph because it is his only chance to come back to life. If that doesn't happen, he won't return, and Earth won't be saved either. Hearing this, Jason gets angry and confronts Zordon, saying that he is just using them for his own benefit. Zordon tries to justify himself, but Jason has already made up his mind. He says that he trusts his team and that they will move forward even without Zordon's help. After that, Jason comes out and joins the others. Zach suggests that they should all spend the night in the mountains so they can calm down and think clearly. On the other side, in the city, Rita Repulsa is hiding in a shipyard, slowly regaining her strength by draining energy from humans. Then she enters a jewelry shop and steals all the gold from there. Using that gold, she rebuilds her dangerous staff. A police officer tries to stop her, but his bullets have no effect on her. Rita easily destroys everything and leaves with the remaining gold. Meanwhile, in the mountains, all the friends are sitting around a fire. Zach says that the reason they can't morph is because they are not truly connected as a team from the heart. Zach's point makes sense, because the truth is, none of them were even friends before this, so he says that they need to truly understand each other. First, Zach opens up and shares that he lives with his sick mother, and every day he fears that her condition might get worse. Then Billy explains that he used to go to the mines because it was his father's favorite place, and now his father is no longer in this world. When it's Kimberly's turn, she says she's not ready yet to share her story. After that, Jason speaks and admits that the entire town sees him as a failure because he ruined his own future over a small mistake. Finally, Trini reveals that she has never been able to fit in with people, which is why she had to change schools many times. Hearing all this, they realize that they are all going through similar pain, and maybe that's why they can understand each other. On the other side, later that night, when Trini returns home, Rita Repulsa suddenly appears in front of her and attacks. Trini tries to defend herself, but without her armor, she can't hold on for long. Then, instead of killing her, Rita gives her an offer. If she betrays her friends and reveals the location of the Zeo Crystal, she will spare her life. Meanwhile, Kimberly comes to Jason and tells him that she feels the team is unable to morph because of her mistake. She confesses that she once made a terrible decision. She shared a private photo of one of her classmates across the entire school, and since then she has been full of regret. Jason tells her that one mistake does not define who she is and that she still has the chance to do something right. Just then they receive a message from Trini asking them to meet at the school grounds. When everyone arrives there, Trini tells them that Rita attacked her and asked her to betray them. Now everyone understands that the danger is very real. Jason says that they should face Rita, even if they don't have their armor yet. Everyone agrees, and Trini tells them that Rita is at the old shipyard. They grab iron rods and chains from around and head there together. But as soon as they arrive, they see someone sitting on a chair. They prepare to attack, but when they get closer, they realize it's just a tied-up sailor left behind by Rita. As soon as they reach there, they realize that it was all a trap. Suddenly, Rita Repulsa appears in front of them with her dangerous staff. All of them try to attack her together, but they stand no chance against her power. Rita easily defeats them and locks them inside a ship. After that, she asks them where the Zeo Crystal is. Jason says he doesn't know, so Rita starts torturing them with her powers, beginning with Zach. Just then, Billy steps forward and tells her to stop. Then he reveals that with the help of the ship's map, he has figured out that the Zeo Crystal is hidden beneath a donut shop in the city. Now Rita gets exactly what she wanted. She starts to leave, but before going, she launches a powerful attack that sends Billy crashing straight into the ocean. As the others manage to get out, they immediately jump into the water to find Billy. When they pull him out, Kimberly checks him and realizes that he has stopped breathing. Seeing this, everyone is shattered. Jason blames himself for telling them to face Rita without being ready, but even then, he refuses to give up. He takes Billy's body to the spaceship, hoping that maybe Zordon can save him. But once they reach there, Zordon clearly says that it's too late. He cannot bring Billy back to life. Hearing this, the entire team breaks down. Then Kimberly reminds them that it was a decision they all made together. It wasn't just Jason's fault. She also says that if she has to give her own life to bring Billy back, she is ready to do it. Hearing this, the others also admit that they feel the same way. Then, something happens that no one expected. The morphing grid suddenly activates, and a portal opens through which Zordon could return to his real body. But here, Zordon makes a big decision. Instead of using this chance for himself, he uses that energy to bring Billy back to life. Alpha 5 redirects the system, and within seconds, Billy starts breathing again. His friends are shocked because Billy is alive. For the first time, the 5 of them truly become a team. Jason gathers everyone and says, "Now it's time to fight." They all stand on the morphing grid, and this time, because of their unity, the power coins activate. Armor forms over their bodies, and finally they become the real Power Rangers. But on the other side, Rita Repulsa is not sitting idle. Using the stolen gold, she creates a giant monster named Goldar and orders him to find the Zeo Crystal hidden in Angel Grove. At the same time, she summons her entire army of putty patrollers to destroy Zordon's spaceship and eliminate the Rangers. The team leaves from there and reaches the mountains, where an intense battle begins with their new powers. Now they are not the same as before. They fight as one team. Jason summons his sword and cuts through enemies, but their numbers are overwhelming. Just then, Zack returns with his Zord and wipes out the entire army in a single attack. But the real threat is still not over. Rita and Goldar are now heading straight toward Angel Grove. To stop them, the Rangers also call upon their Zords and head toward the city. Now the battle begins in the middle of the city, where they must fight the enemies while also saving innocent lives. In the middle of this intense battle, Jason sees that his father has been injured during Goldar's attack. He immediately leaves his Zord and runs to help him. Fighting through several enemies on the way, he pulls his father out of the car and takes him to a safe place. His father looks at the warrior behind the mask and tries to recognize him, but he doesn't realize that it's his own son. After this, Jason returns to his Zord, and all the Rangers come together to face Goldar, but he is far too powerful still. They come up with a risky plan. The Pink Ranger uses her sword to launch the Blue Ranger Billy toward Rita, and Billy releases a powerful energy blast that knocks Goldar down and leaves him unconscious for a moment. For a second, it feels like they have won, but then Goldar rises again, restores Rita, and slams the ground with immense force. This attack cracks the earth open, creating a massive pit, and the hidden Zeo Crystal is revealed. The Rangers attack with all their strength, but none of their moves can stop Goldar. He begins destroying their Zords and pushes them toward the deep pit. In a final attempt, Jason and the others strike together, but they too fall into the pit along with their damaged Zords. On the other side, just when it seems like the Power Rangers have lost, Rita Repulsa orders Goldar to retrieve the Zeo Crystal, but then something shocking happens. Their Zords combine together and form a massive warrior, the Megazord. Even then, Rita is not afraid. She merges with Goldar, making him even more powerful. Now, an intense battle begins between them. The Rangers control the Megazord together and launch powerful attacks with perfect teamwork. That's when the Red Ranger, Jason, remembers the technique taught by Alpha 5, dodge the enemy's attack, grab from behind, and slam them to the ground. The Rangers do exactly that and smash Goldar onto the ground. After that, the Megazord pulls out its sword and delivers one final powerful strike, completely destroying Goldar. Rita is now weakened and begs for mercy, but Jason demands that she hand over the green coin and surrender. Rita refuses, and in that moment, Jason delivers one last attack, sending Rita flying far into space, where she freezes and disappears forever. The battle is finally over, and Angel Grove is safe once again. The people of the city celebrate these mysterious heroes, but no one knows who they really are. A few days later, everyone returns to their normal lives. Jason goes to Zordon's spaceship and leaves his sword there, promising that he will return whenever the world needs him. After that, he sits in school detention again with his friends. During class, Kimberly gives him a drawing, showing their armor colors with a lightning symbol, which has now become their team's new identity. And just then, during attendance, the teacher calls out a name, Tommy, but his seat is empty, with only a green jacket placed there. So, how did you like this movie? Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories like this. See you in the next video.